Welcome back to CN2 News. I'm Alex Ramsey, and I managed to steal away an Olympic speed skater, Lauren Cholewinski. She's here at Grumpy Brothers with her welcoming home crowd. So nice to have you here. How is it being home?
It's wonderful. It actually feels kind of foreign. I'm using my GPS to find my way around.
If you recall, she went to Northwestern High School, and was born here. So how long have you been in Utah, by the way?
It's 8 years.
8 years.
So
So
it's
it really is foreign.
It's been a long time, and Rock Hill's grown quite a bit.
Yeah.
So
There's some of the things that you miss. Being in Utah, I would probably miss sweet tea. So,
Lord, for me, it's I miss the people. You know, in Utah, everyone's a little more reserved, and they hear everyone says hi, and they talk to you, and they give you smiles. So it's I really miss the people. I miss the feel of home. Not so sure I miss the humidity as much, but you know, I just miss that sense of home you get when you're here.
yeah, and Grumpy Brothers has, by the way, done a great job of welcoming her home with a nice Olympic cake. Now, how does someone get into speed skating like you did?
I grew up skating. I actually started at Roller Magic. It's now Kate's.
Yeah.
And then I moved over to ice because I wanted to chase the Olympics. You know, inlines doesn't go to the Olympics, so I had to make the big jump.
And it wasn't just you and your family, your brother also
Yes.
skates as well.
Yeah, my brother moved out when he was 15, so I followed him out and I moved in with him. And yeah, we've been training together for years.
So you kind of had to make the move to Utah to better your career, because I imagine there's not really facilities in South Carolina.
Yeah, there's no ice here. You can find a random ice rink somewhere in North Carolina, but not in South Carolina.
So, as an athlete myself, I know that nutrition and the mental side of things is huge. So how big is it for you as a speed skater?
Well, it was, you know, because all we do is work out. You know, sometimes it's twice a day for 4 to 5 hour sessions. I was having to force myself to eat just so I know I'd have energy for the next training. It's not eating to eat, you're eating for fuel, you're eating for energy. So it kind of it's a whole new take. You know, you have to think about what's going in so you know you can make it through the next practice.
Right. In Sochi, because you were in Vancouver, you were in Sochi, the suits. Did that affect you at all? Can you remind us all at home what the dilemma was with the uniforms for the speed skaters?
Right. It actually came down to more of the organization didn't plan our training correctly. The suits, I don't believe, had a negative effect. Okay. They were new, yes, but for training or any professional athlete, you go through stages of lows and then you build to a peak, which for the Olympics is supposed to be your peaking point, but because of the training that the organization set up leading in, we were still building. After the Olympics, all of the top skaters went and won all the competitions and the World Cups afterwards, because then they had finally come to the peak. So we just missed timing.
Right. People who want to be an Olympian, the kids here in Rock Hill who were like you, you know, at one point, how important is education on top of training? Because you graduated, so it's a big deal to graduate too.
Right. I mean, it's huge, and most athletes actually make sure they finish first. I moved out mid, and it was a little tougher, but you don't think of how much of your education actually goes into skating. You got to know your lap times and how your bodies work and how the corners work, and I mean, there's so much math and biology and all of it into skating or into any sport. It's really crazy. Like, if you don't know these things, you know, you can't really take it to the next level.
What's next for you? You know, are we going to see you in another Olympic?
Possible. Right now, I'm going to take a year off and go to school, 8-month program, and then I may make a comeback.
Cool. All right, guys. Well, Lauren Cholewinski right here at Grumpy Brothers in Rock Hill. Thanks so much. We're back with more news right after this.